Hey friends, it's Ashley with Paint It Up. Here is a quick tutorial under 5 minutes with some ribbon from Sam's Club. That's absolutely my favorite. And I'm going to show you how to make a bow. I had a request for this and I thought, you know what, I'm going to do a quick video because there might be somebody else that needs help making bows. So I'm leaving a little tail at the end and I'm just going to make some loops. Now, you can decide how big or small you want your loops to be based on how big you want your bow to be. Usually for like this thin of ribbon, I try to do my bow loops not quite too big, or I add multiple loops if I'm doing this thinner style ribbon. I will add a lot more loops, but just for the sake of this video, I'm going to do just like a normal sort of bow, and I'm just going in and making these loops for however many or however big I want my bow to be. So this one I'm actually just going to do like 3 loops on, and you can see I've left that little tail and I'm just kind of going back and forth making those loops. So I'm keeping my ribbon all in the same direction, okay? And I'm going to do 3 loops on each side, okay? You can continue if you'd like to make multiple loops over and over and over again if you'd like. But I'm trying to keep them pretty much uniform, and if I stopped here that would be my tail, but just to kind of show you how you can keep going, you can keep adding those loops and filling up as much as you want to make a really full bow. But for this one, I'm just going to stop with those 3 and kind of cut it off right there. So that's going to be my 2 tails that I have for this bow. So after I've done that, I like to cut a little piece of ribbon like you see me doing here. And what I do is I end up making that into like a little loop for the middle of the bow. So it ends up having this little 3-dimensional loop in the middle of the bow, which I think looks really cute. And how am I going to hold it all together? Right now I'm just pinching it all in the middle to kind of cinch it down. And then I'm just going to cut a little bit of a longer piece that I can feed through that hole like that right there. And I am just going to tie it in a knot in the back. So I'm just going to feed that through and keep it nice and straight and even the way I'm supposed to. And I'm just going to tie a knot in the back of the bow. And that holds the whole bow together, and I didn't need a zip tie. I didn't need any of that. You can use like a zip tie. I see several people do that, and that's really genius. But I just like to do that because it gives me 2 extra tails on my bow to make it a little bit more full. But I think it turns out to be such a cute, simple bow that anybody can do, because I'm not a really good bow maker, but this just is a quick and really pretty bow that you can make, and you can just kind of shape it and bend it the way that you want. I like wired ribbon. It's going to be really hard to do this without wired ribbon, but this just lets you kind of see what it will look like. And I'm just taking that ribbon and just cutting at the bottom, just folding it in half. And what that does is that, and I'm kind of snipping it at an angle, and it gives like that little dovetail. I guess that's what it's called, right? Dovetail? I'm not quite sure. But anyway, it gives that little V at the bottom for my ribbon. And then I can put this on a door hanger, a wreath, whatever I want to put it on. And it turns out super easy and super cute. Took me less than 5 minutes. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and follow, and hope you have a great day.